2 hours. Fantastic form as night fell. You had to be on your toes the whole time.
Absolutely, it was a great stint. It was my first really long run in the car since practice, so I felt really good. The car feels great, and just working my way through traffic. And endurance racing is something I don't have a ton of experience in, but I love working the traffic, so every lap is more experience for me.
Now, Code 60s, they can help you, they can hinder you. Did you come out about even at the end when we had the 7th Code 60 just now?
Yeah, I think so far it's been quite even. So the first few helped us, the middle few hurt us, and the last few seemed to help us again. So we just, I'll let the guys do the strategy, and I just drive the car, and at the end of the day, we see what happens.
Well, you've let Carsten Tilke have a go, but just looking at the reaction from the team you came in, everyone giving you high fives, I think they'd like you to stay at Land Motorsport.
No, these guys are awesome. I love this whole team, and our sponsors and our supporters are top notch. And you know, my first season with them in Carrera Cup Germany this year was fantastic. We didn't get the results we wanted, but we're starting off the year now where we should be. So I'm excited to get the year underway.
Now, over the years, you've been a Porsche man for a long time. What's the Audi like, the new Audi R8 LMS?
It's fantastic to drive. I mean, the drivability and the comfort is amazing. And no, I just love this opportunity. I'm really proud to be driving the Audi this weekend, and you know, I'm looking forward to a fun 2016 in the car.
But it's not just about a car going well. It looks like it's incredibly well sorted, so it looks like it's going to have good reliability. May I not be struck with lightning? May that be correct?
Yeah, I hope so, knock on wood, but you know, it's proven itself all this last year. They did a lot of running with it, won the 24 hours of Nürburgring, so I think the car should be able to hold up, but fingers crossed, and we just keep our nose clean and we see what happens.
Now, you touched on the rest of your season when we spoke, I think, on Wednesday. You're a busy fellow, so tell us what you're doing next.
Yeah, so next will be Daytona, and then, you know, Sebring testing is right around the corner in February, and then 12 hours of Sebring comes up in March, so the next couple months are full of endurance races and lots of hours in the car, and that's what I love to do, so I'm looking forward to it.
Training, dreaming, racing. It's a good mixture. Well done, Connor.
Thank you.
Great stuff from Connor De Felipe and Bruce Jones down in the pit lane. Now, I said Paul would do the arithmetic. He's done it already. Average lap times is what everybody talks about in sports car and endurance racing. Paul, how has young Mr. De Felipe stacked up against some of the big names that are out there?
Well, compare with Mark Bassing, who's in the same car and was driving in daylight, 2 minutes 03.3. Philippi did a 2 minutes 03.7. So very little to choose between them, 4/10 of a second only separating them.
But that was daylight versus darkness.
Daylight versus darkness. So Philippi is 4/10 off with darkness. So maybe he'd be
there or thereabouts.
There or thereabouts, I would think. Not very much to choose between the two of them.
I think he'd be all right with that.
He's done superb.
The team's got to be loving it.
And especially compared to how much experience that Mark Bassing has had driving R8s. Okay, it's a new R8 this, but it's compared to the experience that Mark Bassing has had with that of Connor De Felipe. Just one quick thing to say, you have to take the Code 60 laps out of that calculation, yes. And I have done before anybody phones in.
Graham, I know I should know this, but who's Connor driving for at Daytona?
You know what? I've just had a complete blank.
Jeremy Shaw's just come online, I saw on my computer. If Jeremy is listening and or watching, send me a switch message or a text, Jeremy, and remind me who Connor is driving for, because it's gone right out.
It's that time of the year, John, where we're switching from one big race to another, and long entry lists.